Pisces, I'm Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot, and this is your reading for March 2025 and the little bit that's left of February. Let's see what is happening for you, beautiful Pisces. I feel like I might have just called you Aries, like the first time. Oh well, this is Pisces reading, I promise. Let's see what is happening for the beautiful Pisces in March and what's left of February. Firstly, you have Judgment. Then you have the King of Swords. Then you have the Magician and the Hanged Man. So as always, I'll talk you through these cards first and then clarify and get more out of them. Big things are happening though, because you have 3 mages out of 4, and then the final one is a King of Swords. So big deal, big deal. The Judgment card. There is something that you feel called to. You feel that trumpet's cool. You feel like that is what you're meant to do. And I feel as if in March you're going to do it. Whether that be a big career choice you're about to make, or be judged on, you feel, whatever it may be, I feel like some of you have applied for something or are about to audition or apply or try out for something. Whether this is career, whether this is just a hobby, right? I'm not sure specifically, but it's almost like some of you are like questioning whether you're going to be judged. And I know that's not what Judgment card literally means, but that's what I'm getting from this, is you're like being scrutinized in some way. You feel as if you're up against a lot of other people, or you feel as if, yeah, and you feel called though. You know whatever this is, even if you don't have like the perfect resume or the qualifications, or even if this is something that's more of a hobby, you just feel like you aren't as qualified, you haven't put as much time in as others. With the Judgment card, I feel like you are still called towards it. You can feel yourself being pulled to do it anyway, to try for it anyway, to potentially make a fool out of yourself. You're willing to risk making a fool out of yourself because you know you're meant to try, or you're meant to do this for some reason. And maybe this is the definite thing where you'll know what I'm talking about is about you, is it might be something, it makes no sense. It makes no actual sense for you to want this or for you to be able to pull this off, but you know it's going to, because it's so, it could be very, very random, and because of that, because of how weird or strange it is, you know it's meant for you to have that calling, to have that idea planted within you. You know that it's for a reason. King of Swords here, you are very, very smart. And I feel like man or woman doesn't matter. King of Swords is your energy this month. Your head is screwed on nice and tightly. You are very intelligent. It's also unemotional. Some of you are making decisions based on you feel called to it. And you also know that you are able to learn what you don't already know. If there is someone that's more qualified than you, you know you can make up for it by learning the rest, by catching up, because you just trust your mind that much. If you're watching this going, I'm not smart, oh no, I'm not smart, you should have seen my grades in high school, it means nothing. You're genuinely intelligent, you're genuinely quick-witted, you're genuinely smart. Ignore grades, ignore things like that. You are smart. Like, don't discredit yourself. With the Magician, a lot of you are manifesting something. You're working on bringing something into fruition in your life, and it could be this. It could be this new career or hobby, or something you're trying out for, something you're hoping for. You are going to get it because you feel it already. You can already feel it in your reality as if it's yours. You could be using affirmations. So this is about a career. You could be saying, I am a fireman, or I am a chef, or I am a Michelin star chef, right? Whatever it may be, you might be saying it as if it already is. And if you're not, some of you might be doing this slightly wrong. You might be saying, I'm going to be. I'm going to be. Shift it. Get rid of the timing, because going to be is always going to put it away from you. It's always going to be like, I'm going to be that one day. It's always going to be out of reach. So start saying, I am. I am that. I am a chef. I am a fireman. It changes everything. putting it now as rather than one day I'm going to. Act as if it's now, feel as if it's now, because a lot of you don't even need me to tell you that because you're manifesting it without even realizing. The Hanged Man here is spiritual awakening. It's awakening to your power, and it's also seeing things different. Some of you are going to be seeing life from the other side very soon. If you've lived in poverty or hard or harsh environments, it's very much flipping around, or you're somehow managing to change your circumstances very wildly. They're wildly shifting. This is also people's perceptions of you changing. So some of you, you could have been, not much was expected from you, or not much is expected from you in your life, and that's never bothered you. You don't care about others' judgments or opinions, but either way, people are about to see you for your character and for your true self without just writing you out as, I don't know, this is so specific. Some of you might have been sick when you were younger, or you had some type of health issue, or you have some type of something, and you could have been written off because of that, or that was your, like, almost label. Oh, that's that kid that was sick. That was that kid that had that all that time. Oh, him or her. There's something where you might have been labeled as something. Also, specifically, really random also, I'm getting something about a leg. Someone, you had a bad leg, or you have one leg or something. Very specific, won't be everyone obviously, but there's something where, there's something about a leg or maybe a limp or something, but hopefully that resonates with someone, specifically, that's going to be quite helpful. But you are going to be seen for more than your limitations in some way. Clarifying the Judgment card. Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is fear and sleepless nights. Some of you are going to embrace the sleepless nights, okay? Sometimes when you can't sleep and you try really, really hard and you go, I need to sleep, I have this important interview tomorrow, I have this at work tomorrow, I must sleep, I can't be looking tired, I don't want to be tired, I need all my energy, I need to sleep. The harder you try to sleep, you can't sleep, right? So there's something where you're going to learn to embrace that. If you can't sleep, if you're stressing, if you're worrying about something, or about how others are going to judge you, whatever it may be, embrace it in whatever way. Somehow embrace it. Go, I can't sleep. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go run a bath. I'm going to go calm down. I'm going to go and pamper myself. I can't sleep anyways, so I might as well chill out and embrace this quiet time while everyone else is asleep to really calm my, like, insides, if that makes sense. Embrace it if you are having trouble sleeping. If it's not specifically sleeping, if it's just you're having trouble calming down, really give yourself time. Give yourself moments, which sounds weird, but some of you need to, like, let yourself walk out of somewhere, which sounds so weird, but that could be, like, my throat's going weird, that could be your office space, that could be your school, if you're still in school or university, that could be a family home or a house, or where you're living, whatever it may be. Some of you feel like you're so busy being productive, you're so busy getting your list of to-do list done and ticked off, that you're constantly trying to make sure 24 hours a day you're doing something with purpose, but you're not giving yourself time to actually go and breathe. So there's something where I feel like, give yourself moments to leave, to walk out of class. Oh yeah, I need the bathroom. Just go and do your thing and breathe. Whatever it may be. If this is work, go and take your time out. If they don't let you have breaks, which they should, or if on your breaks you're too busy working on other things for other parts of your life, still give yourself some extra break somehow. Find time. Even if you're at your desk, get a little solitaire game hidden behind the other like things on your computer screen, and take your time for you to just breathe, because you're constantly, I feel like there's something where you're honestly on the go the whole time. You don't give yourself a moment. Clarify the King of Swords. You have the Justice card with the King of Swords. Oh, I feel like your justice is going to be you actually awakening to how strong and intelligent you are mentally. Some of you have been made to feel weak or less, and you're not. And with the Justice card, I feel like other people are going to notice, and it could specifically be those that have deemed you dumb or unintelligent in some way are going to go, huh? Pisces? Pisces wrote a book? Pisces is getting their book published? No. And then they go, wait, it's a bestseller? It's doing well? Pisces? Like, your justice is going to be the fact that you get to be seen as the opposite of what people deemed you as, which is really cool. Clarify the Magician. You have the Two of Wands and the Six of Swords, or the Three of Wands and the Six of Swords. I like it a lot. You're manifesting a new start, a fresh start, and you have been expecting this for a while. It's almost like things may have gotten to this point where you were like, well, things are a bit hectic, but at some point they're gonna calm down, and when they do, I'm gonna be tough enough to then be able to really enjoy my life and know that I can handle things when they get hectic again, inevitably. Like, you're very good at seeing things in like a zoomed out perspective of, this may seem like a big deal right now, but it won't be in the future. And with the Six of Swords, you're now moving into that future where things aren't a big deal to you because you have handled worse situations. And with the Magician, you're so powerful and you're expecting something to happen. You're expecting to get something, you're expecting to get someone. That's a weird thing to say. You're expecting something to play out in your life in a specific way. And with the Six of Swords, it's going to flow very smoothly and easily. There's no storm clouds, there's no bad weather. Things are going to easily happen and unfold the way that you are predicting them. Which is rare, but it's also nice because it still does happen. To clarify the Hanged Man, you have the High Priestess. As I said, the way you're predicting them, I thought that's weird. That's the Magician, not the High Priestess. The Magician doesn't predict. She or he manifests. The High Priestess predicts. Also interesting is the Hanged Man is about spiritual awakening. High Priestess is very psychic. So some of you are awakening to your psychic gifts. Some of you are going to find yourself with a lot more knowledge and higher knowledge and things that knowing things that you don't actually have a reason to know. Or how? How do you know that, Pisces? Did I tell you about that? How do you know that? How? And it's because you're very psychic. You're becoming very psychic. And there's going to be this power and this kind of, not pressure, what's the word? I feel like there's going to be this sense of, what's it called? Oh my goodness. You are being trusted, basically. I forget the word. You're being trusted with knowledge, with downloads, with insights that others wouldn't. And there is a certain like sense of you taking that and keeping it. Like, you're keeping that trust with the universe, with your angels, with your spirit guides. Whatever it is that you know, you're not going to just blurt it out to anyone. You know that you've been trusted with it for whatever reason, whether it be to let things play out or to heal others, to help others. You're like, your highest self, your best self is very much protecting whatever secrets, whatever wisdom you're being bestowed upon you. You're being, like, there's a responsibility was the word. There's a great responsibility that is being, like, you are being trusted. You are being felt, like, my words aren't working. I don't know what's happening, but you know it's a great responsibility and you're very much capable of biting your tongue and not sharing everything you know to everyone and knowing who you can trust. And there's just something where I feel like you're going to have, not secrets, but pieces of wisdom, pieces of information that you can't freely chuck around because it's not ready yet. It's not time. People won't understand. It might sound a little crazy. You could be writing these things down, and I want to say, I'm just looking at that book that the High Priestess is holding, And I just feel as if like you're being trusted to write down what comes through, to keep it. And I don't know why I'm saying I'm getting let it cook, let it simmer, whatever it may be, because you could end up getting more downloads as you let that kind of just collect your psychic insights, basically. Write them down, let them simmer, see what else comes through. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap your reading up here. It's going weird. I feel a weird energy, but let's, yeah, my words. What am I even talking about? If anything I said resonated or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you next Tuesday for Tiny Told Tarot Tuesdays.